First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gurriel onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eddie Murray is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bo Bichette, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lee gets the sign. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3 and 2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. An inning in the book. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2 and 2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Renato Nunez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home. At the ball. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now the 0-1. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Lee. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias will stand in to open things up here in the third. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now to the plate, Austin Wynns. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. A ball and no strikes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 1. Guerrero is off of first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1. Digging in now, Jose Iglesias as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 33.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
So here's Trey Mancini. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair. Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
And here's Renato Nunez. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Bo Bichette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AV.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now at the plate, Lee hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And there's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Hayes will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Striding in, Anthony Santander. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 on its way.
Count is 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
High in the air into shallow left center. Thames comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Next for the Orioles.
Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. At the plate, Austin wins. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eddie Murray is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here's the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ball even at 2-2. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. There's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
As a look, now the pitch. Trey Mancini stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the stretch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. No balls and a strike to count.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1 the count now. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-1. Here it is. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The left fielder, number 25.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. So 2 runs. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. As a look, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Set to deal on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready once again, Eric Thames. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Standing in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That's ball.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Digging in once again, Austin Hayes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Ramon Urias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Wins. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And that's over. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Lourdes Gurriel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Down the third baseline. Lee still working on his shutout through 6 1/3. He loses him on ball 4. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Armstrong playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Popped up. Bichette over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Eddie Murray. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Kevin Biggio will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Kevin Biggio.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch. That ball is absolutely crushed. Right fielder looking up. If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Asher Wojciechowski is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Standing in now, Eric Thames. Fouled away. Wojciechowski, a former Cincinnati Red, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a chopper to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Joe Pennant will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 2. Go!
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's out number 2.
Now back. Number 36.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lee. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of...
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance? Rendell Gritcher in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Shin-Soo Choo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Jim
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Hector Velasquez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Up to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Teoscar.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is...
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing right field, number 17.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Luis McGuire is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, Dero, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Renato Nunez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Riding in once again, Anthony Santander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Hernandez, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. To the plate now, Austin Hayes. Assembly off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the